Just for the sake of the record, can you place your name on record?
My name is Pinky Gracia Vaifelingham.
Are you employed?
Yes, I am.
Where are you employed?
I'm employed at Vodacom, head office in Midrand.
What is your current portfolio there?
I am a supervisor in the Law Enforcement Agency's Court Division.
When were you employed there?
1998.
So, in full disclosure, I tried to talk myself out of having this conversation with you guys, but it's only fair that I speak my mind like I do with all other videos. The main reason my conscience was battling with this is because Pinky is not a state employee. She is, a civilian like you and me. So that is why I was battling with it. But you know what? I'm just going to say what I'm going to say because Pinky has been employed since 1998. Did you guys catch that? Let me say it again. Pinky has been employed since 1998. And I tried to think about it and say, wow, that must be nice. Like, how often do you hear someone have such tenure in a position in one company? Guys, I'm not talking about I've been employed for 28 years and I've worked at Vodacom, I've worked at Telcom, I've worked at Cell C. No, she's not moved anywhere. She's been in one spot, okay? Obviously, maybe she's moved different roles within the company, but I just said to myself, well, that must be nice. I don't know too many people that have experienced that. Have you? Let me know in the comment section if you guys have experienced, or if you guys have experienced or know family members or friends that have had the same job for that long. It's the qualifications that also piqued my interest. Okay, I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, but I just want to say the number one thing that kept coming to my mind is must be nice. Must be really nice. How many graduates do you know that are unemployed? Qualified graduates. I'm not saying she's not qualified. I'm just, picking up on that chat and saying, wouldn't this be a beautiful nation if there were such opportunities for everyone? Okay, I digress. Let's get back into the SENZO MEYIWA trial. Let's understand why Pinky's on the stand before we tear apart her qualifications, which I really don't want to do. But let's listen more. Let's give her a fair chance. It's her first day. Your first day at work? It's her first day on the stand. And she hasn't even talked to Ngomezulu yet. So, oh my God.
And then the current position that you're occupying, when did you assume duty?
Working in that department for the last 18 years.
And then to date, how many years of experience do you have?
26.
And then did you receive any formal education or training?
Yes, I have. I have a paralegal diploma. I have a certification in anti-money laundering.
Okay, let's just go back to the paralegal diploma. When did you obtain it?
2 years ago.
And then the second qualification?
That was early 2000.
From which institution?
That's from the Vodafone University.
And which other qualification do you have?
I have various other certifications.
Are you able to place them on record?
Yes, they are through the Vodafone University. These are ongoing and they relate to fraud, corruption, and law enforcement, and various other certifications as well.
Have you in the past testified in court?
Yes, I have.
Have you testified in the district court, the regional court, the high court?
I testify in all courts throughout South Africa.
Are you able to specify how many times to date have you testified in the high court?
Over 30 times.
Has anyone else noticed that Baloyi always takes a back seat when it comes to reading of statements, reading of Section 205s? That is not his thing. Too much reading for him. Today, he is right there in the courthouse, in case you're wondering. He's just seated right there next to Ngomezulu. I hope they don't pick a fight amongst each other over there. But I digress. Let's get back to Pinky and her qualifications. So straight off the bat, I'm going to say, wow, she's really qualified. She's got some great qualifications, meaning that she understands the law. Okay, she's got a whole paralegal diploma. Okay, that is not play. Okay, after the paralegal stuff, she then has a certification in anti-money laundering. Okay, and she's had that for a long time. So the fact that she has that, so she understands fraud. Okay, she understands corruption and she knows the laws around that. And, basically her job is to make sure that it doesn't happen. Okay. And that certification is not easy. Okay. It's not an easy certification, but she got it. Okay. She has it. And you know what? That makes sense because, supervisor and law enforcement and, it wasn't making sense how. But now she's backed it up with that experience and that qualification. Now she's also come to tell us, okay, that she's been testifying throughout this country. There's no court she hasn't been to, okay? She is the testifier of testifier, okay? She's the witness of witnesses. She gets this thing. She's really good. As you can tell, so far, so good. So comfortable. Everything is nice. But we'll check in again when she's with Ngome Zulu and the rest of the defense team. But here's the thing. I'm looking forward to hearing a truthful... I'm just looking forward to just stopping with the I don't know, I wasn't there. Who's your mother? I'm just so tired of the South African police services, police and investigators not knowing anything and not having their books because, Peggy Taylor ain't giving them the money to buy the books. They have to rely on memory of the police services. So she's with Vodacom, okay? It's a private company, okay? Private, profitable company that takes our money. So if you're a Vodacom customer, check in right here in the comment section. But you get my drift. The Vodacom is also educating her, giving her many, many, many certifications within there. So I think she's going to be pretty locked down. She's going to be able to answer these questions. She's going to hold the ground. This is where I stand so far. I'm yet to be corrected. Now we get started. Take it over. Let's go ahead and hear why she's on that stand. Because good evening.
My Lord, witness will refer to the first exhibit triple J1. Can you recognize that document?
Yes, I can.
Can you identify it?
Yes, it comprises of the Section 205 subpoena as well as parts of my affidavit.
And then did you sign the affidavit?
Yes, I have.
Was it commissioned?
Yes, it has been.
And then the date in which you made the affidavit?
It was, I can't see the stamp very clearly because it's small, but it was in 2003.
Thank you. Can you proceed to place the contents of the affidavit on record?
Yes. The subpoena requests call-related data, which comprises of incoming and outgoing calls, incoming and outgoing SMSs, GPRS activity, and trigger information. On the following numbers: 060 804 0436 074 676 669
669
073
073
114
114
5035
5035
082
082
704
704
4358
4358
071
071
437
437
9551
9551
063
063
065
065
2013
2013
079
079
106
106
9100
9100
072
072
938
938
2498.
2498.
When was this subpoena received by office?
28th October 2014.
And then can you please Also, place on record the station as well as the case number of the case concerned.
It's Phosphorus 636 of 10,
of 10,
2014.
And can you also proceed to place the offense
Murder and armed robbery.
and the date in which it was committed?
26th October 2014, around 2000 hours, which is 8 p.m.
Where is the address?
13511 Putulwano Street,
Putwano Street,
Putulwano section,
Put-
Phosphorus.
Let's now proceed to your affidavit. Can you please proceed to place the contents on record?
This statement comprises of fraud-related information on the said numbers for the requested period of July 2014 until 27th October 2014.
Okay, so we are in the meat of the situation, okay? All these numbers were recited, about 10 numbers that were subpoenaed, okay, on the 28th of October 2014. So you know what? I'm happy about that. That was literally 2 days after SENZO MEYIWA was murdered, okay? And when he lost his life, the investigation had already started. The subpoena was ongoing over there. It went to Vodacom. This is good. Not those 2020 and 2021 and 2018 Section 205s that we've been drowning in. This went the right time and the right place. And I suspect those numbers are for the others in the house, but because they're not on the other numbers that Host was going on and on and on about. Okay, I checked the numbers. None of them match the other numbers. So this is interesting. It's getting interesting. There is hope. Let's continue. But before we get into that, please remember to like this video. I see that the likes are kind of slowing down a little bit, but thank you so much, especially for those encouraging others in the comment section to like. I really appreciate it. Love it. Please like this video. It's a lot of work for me, and all I ask is for you to like it. Thank you.
The statement also provides briefly the RICO information, location, and activities of messages received and sent. Due to the volumes of data or large amount of data, only a few pages that are relevant have been supplied.
Yes, can you proceed now to read the affidavits on record?
This certification is an extract in terms of Section 15 of the Electronic Communication and Transactions Act of 25 of 2002, read with Section 213, 1 and 2, Criminal Procedure Act 51 of 1977.
Mteto number 51 on 1977.
Yes, proceed to read.
Okay. I, Pinky Rasio Vifalingam, the undersigned, state under oath. I am an adult female employed at Vodacom in the capacity of forensic liaison supervisor. The facts herein contained are to the best of my knowledge and belief true and correct. I am making this statement knowing that if it is tendered in evidence, I will be liable to prosecution if I willfully stated anything I know to be false or which I do not believe to be true. Vodacom is an electronic communication service provider duly licensed by the Independent Communication Authority of South Africa and operates electronic communications network, Vodacom networks, throughout South Africa and some parts of Africa. Section 15 of the ECT Act makes reference to and governs the admissibility of data messages. Data message is defined to mean data generated, sent, received, or stored by electronic means and includes a voice where the voice is used in an automated transaction and a stored record. It is clear that Section 15 governs data messages, which includes call messages, SMSs, and other information such as email, hereafter referred to as call data related information. Call data related information is obtained from the Network Event Monitoring System, which we call NEMO, currently housing live data of all activity on a SIM card or handset routed through the Vodacom network. Since this information is only retained for a period of 3 years or 36 months, data requested for a time period preceding this cannot be retrieved from the system. Once Vodacom receives a request to access and supply an extract of all data-related information from a law enforcement agency, this extract is permanently electronically archived. Call data-related information is generated in a PDF format, stored and communicated by the servers, and cannot be altered, manipulated, or tampered with by anyone while on the servers. The manner in which the integrity of the call data is maintained is considered reliable as contemplated in Section 15, Paragraph 3 of the Act. NEMO adheres to the security requirements stipulated in Vodacom security policies and procedures. A firewall is in place to separate NEMO from the Vodacom network, with only the necessary ports open for communication. Access to NEMO is controlled via a secure APN, limiting access to specific authorized users only. All access to NEMO is logged, and a full audit trail of all operations performed by any authorized user stored. To ensure data integrity and completeness, file and record level checking with full notification to authorized personnel where intervention is required. All system processes are furthermore monitored through daily operational checks. I am responsible for the inter alia, the supply of information and call data on the Vodacom network pursuant to requests received from the South African Police Services, law enforcement agencies, and other institutes.
Okay. So we hear you, Pinky. We hear you. We love what we hear. There is no, I don't know. Who are you? Where was that? No, I wasn't there yet. But what I love is what she said. And, I'm so happy to hear that. She said, and this is why we needed the Vodacom expert, because, host was just saying whatever he felt like saying at that moment. Okay. And because he has the word expert after his title, we're inclined to listen to him and believe him. But the difficulty was in what he was saying was not, making sense. So, Pinky, so far, we like you on this channel. So far. Okay. We accept you. You're a guest. Okay. We're accepting you as a guest here in the Unfiltered family. Let me know if you agree. Comment down below. Please. Oh, speaking of guests, guys, I've started our membership perks. The membership perks are perking, okay? They give you a chance to comment with unique emojis that are nowhere else on the YouTube app, only here in our Unfiltered family. So make sure that you hit that join button. It's right there in the description box down below. Join the perks family, and I promise I'm not going to rob you. It's just so we continue to have fun over there in that comment section, because why? It's only going to get interesting. And so while we're on it, gosh, I digress again. But as I was saying, what I really love about what Pinky said compared to what Host was leading us to believe is that cell phone data, the Section 205, it's only retrievable for 3 years. So the data can only go backwards 3 years, okay? Because it can only go backwards 3 years, we are in 2024, okay? And if suddenly someone in the defense says, hey, I need a long way taller Section 205, that was 2014. So we can't get it right now. But Pinky shined some light. She said, listen, I got you. If that was requested back then in 2014, so there was a subpoena on the 20th of October, 2014, certain numbers were asked for, and those Section 205s are locked in, okay? They're in forever, ever archives, never to be deleted, very secure. No one can do anything, even if you work there. Can't change it, can't da-da-da. Well, at least we believe it for now. So those records are in the archives. Woo! That is such a relief to hear. In our next video, we're going to find out what exactly she has brought to the table for us today. Does she remain a guest of this family, or do we kick her out? Are we evicting her? Depending on what she brings forward. Let me know in the comment section down below how you feel so far about Pinky. But that is it from us today. I don't want to keep you long because another video is coming through from Pinky as she goes deep into those Section 205s. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you can, join the Perks family. Thanks for watching.